Mythical Creatures, Truths and Tales Part 10, The Unicorn Part 2. We started to uncover some of the characteristics of the unicorn and what features they included. Now we will continue to uncover the mysteries and discover what the Bible truly means about what the unicorns were. When we read the verses in Job, we start to get a better picture of what the unicorn really is. Will the unicorn serve you? Or can you bind him that he would plow the field? Will you trust him because his strength is great? Or will you leave him to the labor and believe him that he will bring home the seed and grain? Job 39, verse 9 to 12. In this context, we clearly see an ox or wild ox given the examples. A wild ox, as explained, is untamable and not able to do the field work that the domesticated ox will. No ox will bring home seed, or really can, because of its lack of hands and ability to pick up seed and grain. But the point of this reference is that a wild ox would be unwilling to plow the fields. Other references to the unicorn can be found in Psalm 22:21, where it talks about saving David from the mouth of the lion and the horns of the unicorn. Again, this is plural horns and not singular, and thus, as shown in other versions of the Bible, refers to the oxen. In Psalm 92:10, however, the singular use, horn of the unicorn, is used. This is perhaps the only reference that could truly refer to the mythical unicorn, and not the wild ox. The language in Scripture surrounding this verse, however, does suggest a wild ox, referring to the wickedness and destruction, something not of a mythical unicorn that we would think. Before making a decision on whether mythical unicorns are real, let us look at one more verse found in Isaiah. As it says, the unicorns shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, Isaiah 34:7. Again, given the context surrounding this verse, it most likely refers to the wild ox. The verses speak about goats, rams, lambs, bulls, and the vengeance of the Lord on the wickedness. As such, the most likely reference is to the wild ox. And in reviewing these passages and doing some research, the most likely reference of the animal is the wild ox. Furthermore, the particular ox they refer to is possibly the aurochs, according to Dr. Richard Patterson of the University of California. I never totally rule out anything, as God can do anything, such as creating a white horse with a single horn on its head, as what we may think of when we think about a unicorn. But these references suggest that it is a wild ox, an animal that is more or less untamable. A unicorn, majestic and beautiful, could have possibly existed at one time, but nothing in Scripture suggests that it did. With God, all things are possible, Matthew 19:26, and to him, the Creator of all things, be all honor, glory, and praise.